I'm traveling around the world, and here's everything that I throw into my bag to make sure that I never miss a shot with any of my drones. So I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of everything that's in my bag. Now, there's some stuff that I wish I brought, and there's a whole lot of stuff that I wish I just got rid of and didn't bring. Now, first off, why does my bag look like crap? Well, this is just a rain cover, but there's a reason why it looks like crap. And really, you don't want an expensive looking camera bag, because the more expensive it looks, the higher likely that it's going to get stolen. So the reason is, I just throw this ugly looking camera cover on it so no one sees that it's a drone bag. For me, I just have one 5-inch drone while I'm traveling, because this drone can let you get almost any shot. It's super versatile and it's small. If so, it's either a 5-inch or a Cinewhoop that I bring. Now, TSA has probably taken about half of everything inside of this bag. So I know what works and what doesn't. So I'll save you the headache of losing all of your stuff. Now there's really only a few tools that you actually need when you're traveling. Now all I have with me are just a couple hex drivers and a prop tool. Other than that, I don't have anything else. The reason why I have these hex drivers though, is because they hide inside of themselves. Now these, I don't know what it is, but this one never gets taken at TSA. All my other ones did. So far, I've had the best luck with this. I keep it really simple, no soldering iron, nothing like that. Because if so, there's so many iPhone repair shops anywhere you go, and you can just fix it with a soldering iron there. I've actually done this several times. Now, if you're traveling, you want to make sure that you're under the size limit. Now, I think that's about 3 inches or so on how long a tool can be. But props. I have so many propellers, and these are necessary. Bring more than you think, because you're going to need them. First off, in the front of my bag, I've got my controller. This is one thing that I wish I didn't bring. Yes, I know you have to have a controller, but I wish I had a smaller controller, one of the game style controllers. For example, this controller is massive, so it takes up the whole front of my bag. So investing in a good, small controller, I think might be best if you plan on traveling. Now, going in behind the bag, I've got just the GoPros. For me, I have a GoPro 10 and a GoPro 11. Anything from the GoPro 9 and higher is practically the exact same. All of the GoPros are kind of the same. They have their other features, but with FPV, you use real steady, so it's not that major of a difference. Underneath that, I've just got a DJI drone that I use. If I was to go back, I would actually recommend a Mavic Mini. The new Mavic Minis are amazing. They get great footage and they're small. Now, when I'm traveling, I always keep 5 FPV batteries. These are 1500 milliamps. These ones are pretty good. They're not crazy long range and they don't die very fast either. They're in the good middle ground of size and weight. And so far, I found I just need 5 because if I need more, I can just go and charge while I fly. Underneath that, I've just got a battery charger. This battery charger is actually amazing. And yes, it's a little big, but it's been my favorite so far. Next, I've got my DJI goggles. Now, I actually upgraded to the smaller, newer DJI goggles, but I actually got rid of them because they're not as comfortable and they're not that much of a significant improvement, but the quality difference isn't significant and it's not worth the price for upgrading. Now, everything over here is stuff that I'm glad that I have. This is everything that I need and that I use on the daily. Over here, on the other hand, is everything that I wish I got rid of. Here, if you're traveling, here's what I'd change. I would get a smaller controller. The game style controllers are great and they're perfect for traveling. I'd also get a smaller drone. The DJI Minis are amazing, they're cheaper, and they give you great quality. While you're traveling, just make sure that there's nothing like super sharp or something that TSA can take away. For me, I've kind of secured my bag where if I open it, it doesn't look like something dangerous. It just looks like either camera or drone parts, and there's no like major wires or anything scary hanging out. So just be aware of that and make sure that it's clean, organized, and you won't have that much of an issue with TSA. This is probably the most critical part of this video, and that's the laws and where you fly. I've traveled around almost all of South America, and I'm traveling around Asia right now. There's laws and everything that tell you you cannot fly. And yes, you can take a drone into there, but most of the time, it's a gray zone if you can fly or not. For me, I only fly in areas where I know that it's quiet, I'm not going to disturb anyone, and I know I'm fine if I fly. I can go to a park and I'll fly and no one will bother me. They'll come up and even ask what I'm doing, and I'm happy to show them. There's one thing though, if you're flying in an area you're not supposed to, then of course you'll get in trouble. So if you stay out of those areas and you pay attention and you don't do anything dumb with your drone, then you should be good. I love to show people behind the goggles. If I'm flying and they come up, I'm happy to help because this stuff is awesome and I want to show them a different world. And the cool thing about that is that they love it too. If you're going to be annoying with your drone and you're going to be flying near people, above windows, or just being the obnoxious person with the drone, then that's where you'll get in trouble. If you don't do any of those things, then you will be fine. So if you're good with your drone, and if you bring the right things, then your vacation will be amazing. You can get some of those awesome shots, and you won't even get in trouble. I'm Zane Shaw, and keep flying.